What's up, big figures? Ruben Sanchez, Corey Ferguson. What's up, Big June? Raul Lario, CEO of Annoying Cholos, Jesse Mendez. Shout out to El Paso. Gotta break up the party, man. Hell yeah. What's up, PNG Media News? Samantha Lynn, Simon Chavez. What's going on with you guys, man? Happy Valentine's to everybody. I just wanted to come through real quick to shout out everybody on this Valentine's Day, man. Yeah, man, got to break that shit up, S1. Fuck that. I ain't feeling it. Not even a little bit. Bitches. Hey, so what you guys doing on Valentine's Day, man? You know what's up, big figures. Same old, man. Working on some content, bro. Just want to see what's going on YouTube, man. What's up, Steve Lawson? I'm working on that right now, Corey. That's what I've been doing. That's right, Big June. Let them know. YouTube bully. Cisco SZR. Did I run into Richard Ramirez and Night Stalker? Yes, I did. I don't know if you heard that story, but I tried to get him moved on over there on the when he came through the adjustment center on the when he was on the integrated yard. What's up, Big Spider? Yeah, man. Solo G, what's up, man? That's right, Corey. I appreciate it, man. Jose Perez, saludos de Stockton. Right back at you, homeboy. S1, yeah, hell, man. Hey, I'm over here working on some videos, and I look up and I'm like, hell no. Hell no, man. Got to break that up, man. What's up, Big Machete? Big Demon, what's going on, Demon? D Jackson, what's up, my boy? I'm still waiting to hear something else back on that D Jackson. Yeah, man, I'm waiting on that Machete. Let me know exactly what goes on, man. I give you whatever feedback I got. What's up, Taco Loco? 4 fried chicken breasts, mashed potatoes and gravy, 2-foot-long chili cheese dog, chili cheese fries, 3 berry blueberries, cream pies, lemonade water. God damn, homeboy. Is that what's for dinner? Yeah, critic. I just couldn't see that 3. I couldn't see that 3, man. Hitting that 3. Nah. Got to break that up, man. What's up, Everlasting Base? Oh, I've had somewhat of an interesting, somewhat of an eventful life, Everlasting Base. You know, describe those dingy ass hotels full of hookers and dope fiends. It reminds me of the last scene on the movie Taxi with Robert De Niro. That real shit, bro. I don't think so. Diego. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think he's entertaining any of that. Yeah, man, glitch time. Ah, hell no. What's up, Brian? The motherfucking Musketeers, man. You go high, I go low, critic. That was you, Machete. I was talking to you. Cause you are my biggest critic, man. In a good way. Like that. You never did anything on that Folsom Riot. You know what? I can run that, Brian. It wasn't really all that though, man, to be honest with you. If you've seen the footage on that riot too, man, it don't even look like them fools was really trying to do nothing, man. But I can run something on it. Did you stay at Cecil Hotel ever? Cecil Hotel, where's that at? Cisco in the Tenderloin or in the Mission? What's up, Billy McCoy? Saludos right back at you, Raymond M. No. Did I do the Machina with the Pedazo secure? Man, why you want to get so personal, homeboy? Nah, hey, bro. I had other motherfuckers holding Pedazos, bro. I ain't got to do all that. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard a lot, man. Yeah, you know, I've known people, I've known homeboys to do it though. You know, it's never stopped them from doing machina. Be honest with you, have I done it before? Long ass time ago. Susanville. It's like one of them little binkies, man. One of them little small pedazos. One that you hold. It kind of rests right there. Like just a little tip on it, man. Did you win any money on the Super Bowl? Nah, man, no. I didn't end up doing the what is that called? The squares. I bet straight across on Philly. Fucking Philly, man. Got spanked. That's one of them heartbreaker wins too. You think you're gonna win the whole game, you talking shit, you know what I'm saying? I know you did, big figures. You just had to rub it in, I'm already knowing, boy. That's good though, man. I'm glad you won, homie. It's one of them games where you talking shit the whole game, right? I got this, man. And then second half, it's all bad. Yeah, that wasn't the same Philly team that I seen the last. That's not the same team that played the Niners. Yeah, big figures hit, man. Cats, man. Curb talk, real talk. You like that everlasting base, all right? Yeah, like I was saying, man. It's one thing about me, bro, is I'm not an articulate guy, man. I'm not the most polished speaker, man. But what you the one thing that you're gonna get from me is you're gonna get the real shit, bro. raw, gritty, and I don't bullshit. So I'm glad I'm glad some people were feeling it, man. Hey, boss, just want to say your video today was really good and what I needed. Been relapsing from alcohol, so it was comforting and eye opening, especially what you said at the end. I appreciate that. The drunk investor, man, keep fighting, bro. You know it's a daily struggle, man, but put your best foot forward, man. When you're ready to stop, you'll stop, man. You know, don't beat yourself up. Addiction is a sickness, man. You know, it's all about making choices, though, man. Yeah, man. Keep an eye on them. S1. I think they dispersed, man. uh, it's gonna regroup right now. It's almost like you barely started living when you were last released to the free world, reborn, if you will. Yeah, everlasting basis. That's true, man. That's true. You know, not only from addiction, but just that lifestyle. You know, like I said, man, we live in a dark corner of the world, and it's by choice, man. And we don't we deprive ourselves of that big world that's out there. There's a lot of people, man, that are still part of that lifestyle that never even been out of the state of California, never traveled nowhere, never got on a plane, never done nothing. I never really started doing anything until I was removed from that lifestyle. I never went to Hawaii or Cabo or travel. That's good, demon. That's good. Hey, man, that's a that drug ain't nothing to play with, man. Garga is the thing about that drug. I'm sure it's the same with all drugs, man. What's up, Big Jungle? What's cracking home? Boy, I'm sure it's the same with all drugs, but the thing about Garga, man, is that being addicted to that shit, it will make you just keep on putting off the inevitable, man. What I'm trying to say is, like, I remember times when I used to try to get myself clean, try to get myself right, man, and I would always just push it off. You know what? I'm gonna just do it this last time tonight. I'm gonna start Tuesday. Come Tuesday, you know what I mean? You know what, man? I got to do this and I got to do that this week, so it's better if I just start the week fresh, and I'm gonna start Monday. You know what comes Monday, man? You know what? Fuck, we're already at the end of the month. I might as well just start from the first of next month. It will keep you just you'll keep procrastinating and keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off and telling yourself that you're gonna do it, and then it never happens. You slip right back into the same shit you were doing, and it's hard, man. It's hard. A lot of people cannot do it themselves out here on the streets. It takes going to jail, like getting locked up and having to go cold turkey, catching a whatever kind of case, felony, misdemeanor, whatever, just being locked up, getting put behind a fucking locked door, and you ain't got no to where you have no means of getting anything. That's the only way some people can do it. You can lie and play that game, and you know what, man? I can do it. I'm strong enough. I got it all figured out. I write a schedule. You know what I mean? I got everything in perspective. I'm for real this time, and if I don't, this is gonna happen, and this time I'm real, and you just keep playing that game, man. Sometimes you gotta ask for help, man. Sometimes, if you don't get locked up and you're out here, sometimes you gotta ask for help. You got to. Like and what I said about a program, I meant what I said, man. You know, Programs are good. I've been to some of the best programs that they have. Delancey Street, Walden House, um, Our Family, and those programs are Synanon based programs. They're programs that were, they were created back in the 60s and 70s, where they rely on attack therapy and that kind of hardcore, in your face therapy. Um, Image breakers, just a lot of different things that just try to break down a lot of your old characteristics, your old habits, your patterns, your old patterns, and to try to build them all back up, tear them down and build them all back up. But like I said, man, I think those programs are good and they'll help people. They'll help certain people if that's what they want. But when you're ready, man. You know in your heart when you're ready to stop. So you go to the best program, and I think though when somebody's ready to do it, they don't need a program, not necessarily. You might need counseling, something to help keep you on that positive track, man. Something where you can get you can draw some positivity from something, other people's support, whatever. But at least that's what I think, man. Oh man, you know how it is when you were younger. Everlasting base. That's I've gotten kicked out mainly all those programs for that, or for being a bully, bro. Straight up, homie, being a bully. The kind of individuals that used to go to those drug programs were like the rich kids from the suburbs that were wearing Metallica, AC/DC, and Iron Maiden t-shirts, going there with baseball caps flipped up backwards, and they smoked a little bit of pot, drank a little bit of beer. But those weren't the kind of cats that those were the kind of cats in those drug programs that I ran into. But those weren't the ones that I was used to running around with in the streets. So bunch of little crybabies, man. They would always go run and tell that the staff over there that I was threatening them, or that I was always doing something, man, because I wasn't interested in hearing nothing that they had to talk about. When they used to throw me on the hot seat, that attack therapy where you sit in a circle and everybody just yells at you, I just sit back. Fuck all you motherfuckers, man. It was just a big game to me. What's up, Chalino Sanchez? Buenas noches. I tip my hat to you, sir. Gracias for the content. Makes my drive to and from work more enjoyable. I appreciate that, homie. Hey, shit. Whatever works, man. It's all gravy, homie. That's why I try to get out a lot of the content early, because I know that there's a lot of you that drive. What's up, Big D? That drive to work, commute, and I know how it is, man. I know how it is to have to go to work, and there's not really nothing that you want to listen to, and then you get a good video or something, like, cool shit, I already got my video set, got something that I'm gonna listen to. It's gonna pass the time. Today's gonna be a good day. What's up, Smokey the Local Bear? Smokey the Bear says you're gonna have to tap into his lives. What's up, Mob was good. Hey man, I send mine right back at you, man. Shout out to Merced. What's up, Big Jess? Jason, Tulsa 918, long time listener. Salute. Appreciate you, homie. Shout out to the 918. Shout out to Riverside, man. Born and raised in motherfucking San Mateo County. That's right. 650-951. What's up, Goyle? Gasper, what's up, Gasper? Neighbor Salazar, what's good, man? Shout out to Arizona. Yeah, I was locked up with some of your homies from Merced. It's been so long though, bro. I shit. I can't remember. You know what? I think there's a homie I got a picture of right here. It's been so long, I don't remember a lot of their names, man. Rico, Rico from Merced. Dark Cat, I think he was either Puerto Rican or Cuban. That motherfucker got to be at least half 100 right now. I was with him in Susanville back in 91, 92. What's up, Joe Cortez? Fillmore, 805. Oh, man. These guys. John Joseph, what's up, man? Do you feel you made more money now as a civilian than absolutely 100% unequivocally not? What's up, G Fizzle? That's right. We got Sabes. Yeah, man. Nah, no way. John Joseph, I made a lot more money when I was out there doing my thing, running the streets. Fast money, man. Slinging dope. Shit. There's times I made 2-3 thousand a day, man. A transaction. No, it's nowhere even close, homie. Nah, I there's a lot of things that I've done. Luisito Diaz. There's a lot of things that I've done that I didn't imagine myself doing. No way. But you know the forces they all start moving in one direction, and all the mountains line up, man, and things happen, man. Things change, man. That's crazy, but yeah, that's right, G Fizzle. Yeah, that's good to hear, man, because you know which it depends on which one you're talking about. There was a lot of people that weren't feeling. Uh, they just don't have a. They close their mind to former correctional officers, or there's there's a huge lack of interest. You know, I thought both of them would be embraced a lot more than what they did, man. But hey, some people like it, some people don't. Would I ever get interviewed by any big podcast? I don't know, man. I like to stay in my lane, man. I like to stay doing my thing. What's the, what I mean? It depends. It depends, man. It depends on who it was, the circumstances. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, my mind's not closed to it, but Cesar Castellanos, what's up, man? Big Haas, shout out to San Diego. Yeah, but I got a channel, and I mean, what am I gonna talk about that you guys haven't already heard? I'm gonna get interviewed. I'm gonna talk about the same shit. But again, I'm not closing my mind to opportunities either. It just depends on me. What smoke? What Smokey is that, Goyle? But has has your appreciation for the money you make now changed? Yeah, it does, man. Because everything that I make now it's legal. It's something that you know I've earned it. Can't nobody take it away. Can't nobody come knocking on my door and Smoky Lokes. That ain't that ain't the smokes I think it is. Not smokes from the bowl, from the salad bowl. You know what? Can't nobody take it away, man. It's legit. So yeah, it comes with a certain level of pride, man. When you work a legitimate job and you earn hard money, it's money that you sweated and fucking bust your ass for. There's a deeper level of appreciation for that, man. So yeah, most definitely. Aguas de la America. What do you think? The Sur back in the northern against. I mean, I don't know, man. No, big dark ass Smokey the Salas. Okay, that guy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the circumstances. I mean, those politics have changed, man. It's the whole landscape is changed, man. Who's the characters on the picture with you and the other dudes? Pictures from the thumbnail on chapter 9. Blood Purge. Chapter 9. Blood Purge. What was that about? Susanville? Let me see, man. Blood Purge. Oh, chapter 9. That right there. So I'll tell you who that is right now. I'm gonna tell you exactly who everybody in that picture is. So that picture was taken. That picture was taken in 1997. 1997. You're talking about this picture. So the guy with the beanie on that's standing behind me, that's Crow from Castroville. Then obviously me. Then you got in front of me, you got Chopo from Watsonville. Next to him is Smiley from San Jose. Next to him is Payaso from Chole, the cat that's all burnt up. Jimmy, I think his last name's Cadena. Next to him, you got Casper from San Jose, Fredrickson, and the last guy is Smiley from Richmond. On the bottom, all the way to the over this way. You got a little gangster from San Jose, Ortega, a homie from my hood, Shorty from San Francisco, from the Mission. Next to him, you got little man from Salinas. Rest in peace to the homie. Next to him, Mikeo, MC from Salinas. And then the last one, you got Fly, Angel Sotelo from Chole. That's who it is. That picture was taken right before little man got killed. Matter of fact, I told him he was on freeze. Like, he might have already been on freeze in that picture right there. Then he would parole, he would get killed. Mikeo would also parole and get killed as well, 98. So that's that picture right there is there's a lot of history in it. Time is money. Hey, Box, when's the last time you heard of Baby G from Metal Fair? Ah, shit. He's locked up right now for that hot one. Right outside the county jail. So we haven't been I ain't expecting no letter from him anytime soon. It's been a minute, homie. Probably the last time I heard from him was last time I was in the county jail with them. It's been a minute. What's up, Martin 9400, Jose G, Andrew Tate, the Norteño. Yo, Box, missed my comment. Let me see, bro. Let me see, man. You know I'm old, man, and these comments move too fast. Boxer, what if a homeboy spoke in an old school Victorian accent, like, how art thou? And wear a wig like Ben Frank. Would they be deemed for that? Or would that just be JCat activities? Yeah, homeboy, I think we'd probably check to see if he was on medication. I don't know about deeming him. Somebody that I don't know, somebody comes up talking about art thou this and talking like that. Obviously, he'd have issues, man. He'd definitely be considered a JCat. And wearing a wig like Ben Franklin. Oh, I see where this is going. Yeah, fucking yeah. He probably would get removed, man. He probably would for just JCat activities, man. Cold piece of work, man. Each Pole 14 Mob says meow. Hard orange covering eyes. What's up, Ruby Red Lopez? Box. What is Huerito from Los Baños? His real name? Huerito Gonzalez. Robert. If I'm not mistaken, Huerito from Los Baños. I have to double check that, man. I'm pretty sure though it's Gonzalez. You heard I got hands. I got feet too. Oh, Victoria. Oh. Yeah. Bobby Gonzalez. Bobby. What does being on freeze mean? That's a good question, man, because I mentioned it in my last spill, and I probably didn't elaborate on that for some of you that don't know. So the term spill, a lot of homeboys when they hear that word, it's a bad word. It's a lot of people take it as it having a lot of stigmas attached to it. When they hear the words being on freeze, cats sometimes they get spooked. You know, if you put them on freeze, basically when you're put on freeze, it means you're under investigation. There's something that's going on with your status that's being looked into. Um, there's reasons why. I mean, it's basically a time where they take you offline. So you get put on freeze. You still get your due respect. You still get acknowledged by the rest of the household, and you're still respected. However, you're not privy to none of the household paperwork, none of the new arrival kites that come through, any type of feedback that the household is looking for, as far as like on investigations, on other any kind of household business. You're not privy to it, so you're just there. You're just there. You're on freeze. Nothing goes to you. Nothing goes through your hands. And a lot of the times, a lot of people, a lot of homeboys, they take it as it meaning something negative, because a lot of times it does lead to something negative. It's a lot of times it's the last step before you get removed. A lot of times those investigations don't lean in your favor, and if they don't, then you get hit. So there's a lot of different reasons why somebody would get put on freeze, but that's basically what it means in without complicating it, is you're you're under investigation for something. Something's being looked into as far as your standings, and they're gathering information about something. um so that's basically what it means. If you haven't done nothing, well, I take that back, man. Most of the time, if there's nothing for you to worry about, and you know that you didn't do nothing wrong, like the situation where I got put on freeze behind Lencho and his girl saying that I picked up some dope. I knew it was bullshit. I knew it was gonna get straightened out. It was just a matter of going through the motions, and the right people, um, you know, weighing in on that situation. I knew once Smokey got there and submitted a report on it, and other people submitted their reports, that it was gonna get looked into. I mean, it was gonna get straightened out, but that doesn't always happen. And even I was gonna say, if you haven't done nothing, more than likely you'll be okay. But the way that politics are now, cutthroat politics, sometimes you might not have done something, but somebody's playing some cutthroat politics to get you in a situation, and you get put on freeze, and then you get hit. So that's how it works, my boy. Box, if they made a movie about the O, just like American Me was based. Yeah, if they shit, I wish I could produce a movie like that. If I had the means to do it. American Me it's watered down, man. I look at that movie, the storylines messed up, and just the way that they portray Hispanics in that movie, it's just funny style, man. Everybody doesn't talk like, "What's up, ese?" Orale, Holmes. Everybody don't talk like that, man. But that's how Hollywood tends to portray gang members. Would there be any problems? Probably not. Just keeping it real, probably not. I mean, it depends though. It depends. If there's somebody that helped cut that movie and they were living right there on the east side, in the middle of the hood, and there was still somebody that's, that is out there. Damn, fucking storming, boy. Then it'd probably be an issue. But I don't think the NF has the resources to be trying to chase people down for shit like that. People are gonna cut a movie. They're gonna cut a movie. What are they gonna do? But anything can happen, man. They're still a criminal organization. I'm not trying to get into the habit of saying that the NF doesn't have the means or doesn't have the reach to touch certain people. Don't get it fucked up. They do. It's just not the same as it was. It's nothing like it used to be. But I personally, I don't think anything will come of it. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Yeah, I remember getting cutthroat politics put on my name, but I make sure I went out with the bang, took out 2 cats before I laid it down. That's what you do, homeboy. Yeah, it's sad, man, that some people gotta, homeboys are forced to resort to doing something like that. But hey, I understand, bro. I clearly get it. Hell yeah, we talk like that. Haha. No, you don't. No, we don't. Bullshitting, homeboy. Was Babo right up there in the food chain? Babo Sosa. Babo Sosa was the supreme commander at one point in time. He ran the entire organization himself. So yeah, he had status before the organization was restructured under different leadership, under a different structured leadership. What's cracking, Bon Chalulos, Kilo Boulevard Martinez? I sent my own boy. Shit. Yeah, you ain't lying. Everlasting base. Yeah, I know, man. I know Smiley on too. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, what do I think about it? It doesn't surprise me the least bit, man. Homeboys are getting eaten up in that. I mean, it's all about money, man. It's all about money. Like I said before, and this is not hate, it's not poison. I'm just giving you guys the facts. Before, we used to, when I was up there in the Bay, and we would look at what was going on in the system, in the state. We used to, we'd have somebody assigned to Folsom, somebody assigned to Solano, somebody assigned to, High Desert, Calipatria. There were different people that were assigned to different prisons because, we kept up to speed with what was going on out there. We made sure that these main lines were, at least the homies were trying to establish them, that they were going out there trying to establish them. If that all stopped. At some point, that all stopped. Nobody gives a fuck about what's going on the main lines no more. It's all about how much money's being made, making sure that all of it's coming in, and that that there's a fresh batch of homeboys that are going out there getting primed up to go out there and break new ground to send more money back to siphon it right back into the, it's the same shit, man, over and over. History continues to repeat itself, man. Somebody else takes over. You got your figureheads out there on the streets running regiments, small regiments, and they're meeting their wives or their girlfriends or their family members, and they're giving thousands of dollars to them, and that money's getting put somewhere. It's not all accounted for, and there's just a lot of crazy stuff going on. I'm sure it doesn't surprise nobody. What's up, Themo? What's up, Ray? I sent mine right back, man. And again, man, people can say that that's poison or hate. I'm not. I'm not trying to spew no poison. That's not my thing, man. I don't care one way or the other. I'm not butthurt. I don't got an axe to grind. I'm just telling you guys what's really going on, man. Straight up. If it wasn't, I would tell you guys, hey, you got a new batch of hitters out there. These guys are doing it right. They're doing it different than what we were doing. They've learned. They've learned from our mistakes. It seems like they've turned a fucking corner, man. And damn, these guys are doing it. They've been able to accomplish this. They've been able to do that, but that's not what's happening, man. Straight up. Retire, get tech knowledge, work from home or a business. Straight up. Northern Mexicano, what's up, man? Like they say in Mexico. It's better to live 5 years like a king than a lifetime like a broke dog. Straight up. E-Vision TV, I see you, boy. What's good, homie? Pancho Zapata. In your opinion, who has more power, feds versus state? Rather, who has more power, feds versus state? The feds, man. They got all the. No disrespect to the brothers in the state. And there's a lot of good homeboys that are in state prison. They're still holding it down. But man, look, I know. What's up, Sam, man? What's up, boy? You let me know when you're ready to slide through. But I know for a fact, I'm telling you, I know a lot of the homies that are still around, and all the hitters are in the feds. Everybody from my era, everybody that was out there, around the time when I was out there functioning, a lot of the guys that got groomed up. That's on you, man. Whenever you feel like jumping in, I told you. That's where they're all at. They're all in the Fed zone. It's just that's where all the seasoned NF members are at right now. The dinosaurs. A lot of the older cats, a lot of the younger up and comings, they're all in the feds. Straight up. What's up, Shark? Shark City. Hey man, appreciate you, homie. We like new we like people to tap in over here, man. And we appreciate you. What's up, Big Dusty? Johnny Night Owl Martinez is out and doing well as a drug counselor. Good for him, man. Good for him. I was personally involved in his situation, so I'm glad to hear that, bro. The cartel has no juice in the American prison system as an organization. Nah, they don't. Not in the prison system. You think American me was A gay pride movie for gay cholos. That's what it seemed. Nothing against vatos that like man chorizo. Fuck. Man chorizo. No, man, I just think that I think that the people that helped produce that movie, their portrayal, the way that they depicted certain characters, and just the whole just the whole thing, the whole get down, man. They had an opportunity to kill it, man, and knock it out the park. You had some people that were really involved in the mix, but for whatever reason, they didn't want to pull the trigger. You know, the way that they should have. Instead, they made a lot of enemies, man, by telling a bunch of bogus storylines and pissing a bunch of people off, man. I don't think the MA would have been that pissed off if they would have just been accurate about their portrayal. Straight up, kind of goes into what I was saying the other night on Curb Talk. You know, people get pissed off when they hear somebody lying all the time, man, fabricating, embellishing, telling stories, fucking frivolous bullshit. That's why they got mad. You know, portraying uh, Cheyenne as, you know, somebody that got molested. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. Even if there was some truth to that, they should have stayed away from all that shit. You know, that's not you're not gonna get no praise for doing shit like that. You ever meet John Blanco from? Yeah, I met John Blanco. It's a trip, man. Story time. Hey, so I met him in San Quentin, and I bullshit you not. This motherfucker gave me a leño in San Quentin. I mean, come on, man. You know what the Blancos were known for? Some of the biggest fucking KJ dealers in Northern California. He still had KJ in San Quentin, bro. I remember in the chow hall, I ended up sitting at the same table with John Blanco, and you know, we started chopping it up, and obviously he knew a lot of my homeboys from my neighborhood that had been dealing with them from the mission, and you know, we started chopping it up. Next thing you know, this fool put a fucking leño on the table right next to my tray. I was like, hell nah, bro. You fucking serious? He was serious. What did I do with it? I smoked that motherfucker, man. In West Block. 19 years old, man. I swear to God, I did. Me and my celly blazed that shit up. A knuckle sandwich. The one. Heriberto Jimenez. What's up, man? Mr. Alwez. Mean Mug Diego, I see. What's up, Martin? Box, did you ever hear that John Singleton from Boys in the Hood was going to do a Tupac movie? And in that movie, he was because I like Tupac getting, huh? From Boys in the Hood was going to do a Tupac movie. And in that movie, he was because I like Tupac. No link. Ain't nobody wants you in here, bro. I changed my motherfucking mind, man. You know, come up in here, man. Don't come in here doing no roll call trying to act like you. I'm fucking with you, man. Hold on, bro. Disco El Super Bisto. Jeff Bezos. Fuck. Yes, sir. Most definitely. Mongols versus the MS soon. Homeboy, that's been out. It's out. It's at like 30,000 views right now. It's probably like one of the only videos that is doing decent. Yeah, you got to scroll back, homeboy. That guy released like 2 weeks ago. What's up, Josh? Motherfucking homie hangout. Oh, she's here. Yeah, we kicked it, man. But you know, for the most part, this is just another day, homeboy. What's the difference of a 50-50 and an SNY? I don't know that there is anymore. I don't want to speak out of term. I've been getting conflicted stories, man.
There we go. What's up, big bro?
What's going on, man?
I was just working on a chapter, and I sent you a text, and I saw you didn't reply, so I checked to see if you were live, and I figured I'd just jump on. I got nothing to do, we're moving, so.
Yeah, I had to jump on, man. You know, it was like somebody else got to jump on YouTube. You know, can't let everybody else have all the fun, man. Gotta break it up sometime.
Yeah, it's harder on the phone with the comments, but what's up, Joshua? Let's see. Pancho Zapata, Norte Raymond. Salute, guys. Let's see. How you been, man?
Huh?
How you been?
Oh, good.
Good.
Good, man.
Let's see. Can't
Where's
see
she
you.
at? Where's she at, Norte? Where's she at?
Norte, come on, man. Pancho Zapata.
Where's she at? You talking about Sandman?
Yeah,
that's pretty funny, man. That's pretty funny.
Oh, man. Yeah, Timo. The ocean came through my back door, so we've been moving around, but we got our spot now.
Igualmente.
Yes, sir. Joshua. My old man's going out there, so Martin 9400. What's up, my brother? Spider-Man. Salute.
I'll let him know, Sean. Yes, sir.
What's up, Goyo? How you been, brother? Let's see. So that Mongols versus MA is doing good?
Well, bro, you're on this channel. You don't check?
Yeah, I do. It was at like 20,000 the last time, so it's at 30 now.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea for you to scroll through there sometime and check them out. Yeah, it's at like 30,000, bro. That's probably one of the best videos right now.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shorts in there I was checking out too.
Yeah.
Some of them got a couple thousand views.
The shorts?
Yeah, some of them got a couple thousand views, so they're getting out.
Yeah, they push the shorts, man. They push them, bro.
Yeah,
that's why I've been trying to get a bunch of them out.
Yeah, and what happens is they put them on like an algorithm or something, I guess.
Yeah,
and people get to see them getting new people in. I'm seeing new names, man. This is cool. Shark City.
Yeah, Billy McKay. It depends, homie. It depends. There's a lot of different things that come into play. It depends on what regiment it's in. You know what regiment you're talking about, who it is. Um, just a lot of the moving parts to that right there. But they can make thousands depending on who it is in the shoe program. Yes, sir.
Ruby, GS. Wait, so Ed, can they actually get shit back in the shoe?
What do you mean?
Dope and stuff?
And it's hard, man. It's hard to get. Before we used to be able to get the dope. They used to come into the shoe program. Used to come in by way of the quarterly or the yearly packages, not quarterly. Um, you used to be able to get packages, so you get M&Ms and shit like that, and you'd have people open them up and put them in there, or cereal and shit like that. But then they stopped letting us get packages directly from the vendor, and now you can only get them straight from their vendor. So it's hard to get dope in there now, man. You can try to get it through the mail or legal mail, but it's fucking hard, man.
Like I seen on TV, they were doing it behind the stamps, like a point.
Yeah, but they just rip them off now.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy, dude. Just to get a point in.
Oh, yeah, what they do now that I mean it works if you just fucking it's that serious is they'll just dip some paper, or they'll a certain part of the paper they'll just they'll fucking saturate that shit, and you'll cut up the squares and they'll suck on the fucking paper and they'll get loaded.
I know they can do that with speed, but I don't know. Can they do that with black? I don't think it would fuck the paper up.
Yeah, you're gonna have a big. I mean, maybe some China white, but you're gonna have a big black spot. How you gonna do that?
Oh, dude, actually, with the Fetty, you could. We probably shouldn't be talking about it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I was like, I'm thinking how to get it in. What's up, guys?
Well, you plan on going to Pelican Bay?
No, I'm not. I'm out of the state now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to go back to that shit. Let's see here. I just been moving around, man, like a nomad. Poncho, I was in Santa Cruz when that storm hit, and I got like pictures and shit of the ocean coming up to the house and bringing logs, and I was out there getting hit by logs, boarding it up, and then but we got lucky. Only sand and water came in, but it was crazy, dude. They got rocks that were in cement, bro, and the ocean ripped them off the cement and threw them through like the metal gates. Some people had metal gates blocking their doors, and it just went right through it, right in their living room. Just tore their house up, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate, I had a blue Mustang 06 GT, but I'm gonna get in the state I'm in now in the winter, I gotta have 4-wheel drive, so I'm looking at a Toyota 4Runner.
All right, Josh. Rome. You know what, homie? I had a couple homeboys that I couldn't find nobody that was reliable to driving partners out in Susanville when I was on a good one, man. When I was a recreation clerk and I literally had my own weight pile. There was a couple homies that would come on and they work out for like a month, but then they fall out. My driving partners were the Usos, the Samoans. There were some Samoans out the bay that I mean, those cats, they're just some big motherfucking human beings, man. But they would always come over there and work out with me in the snow, and they were consistent. So it was the Usos, man.
Andrew Tate, I always wanted one of those WRX, but like, I don't know, I look weird in that, in like those Evos and WRXs and stuff. I like the American muscle, I really like that. They got that Mustang. What was it? Black Horse? No, not Black Horse or something. Bro, They got like sway bars. It's like a track car that you know how Mustangs don't handle real well. Well, they made it like it's got like 600 horsepower or something, or 580, and it's like they make a legal only track only, and but the street one like handles like the WRXs and cars like that. But it's a straight muscle car, man. I want that thing.
Yeah.
I love Mustangs. What's your
Yeah.
favorite car, bro?
Yeah, John Joseph. I done time with Israel Coda. My favorite car, 1970 Chevy Chevelle. I done time with Israel Coda before from Salinas, right? Or from out there in the Salad Bowl. Yeah, 1970 Chevy Chevelle, bro. It's probably my favorite.
I like the Chevelles, bro. Those are nice.
Yeah.
That and the old GTOs. I like the old GTOs. Those are badass too.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Hyper?
What's up, Hypervigilance?
And then man, I was trying to get people to come over, Timo. I hit a couple people up, but they were all busy. I was trying to get people to come over to the beach house, man, before it got fucked up. I was trying to get this guy to come, but he's too busy. Let's see here.
BJ, I don't know. Anthony Merkovich, I don't know. I don't even try to reach out no more, man. I don't know what something's going on with him. Either they spooked him and he's scared to reach out because, like I told you guys, man, he was getting a lot of negative attention because of him coming on the channel. There were a lot of COs on the yard he was on. Gang Intel were hitting him up, and they were like, "Hey, man, you're getting a lot of exposure, and it's not a good look." And I don't know what they were telling him. They were throwing something in his head about locking him up, or because making him feel like somebody might try to do something to him because he was like becoming a celebrity, which I don't buy, man. Come on, fucking YouTube. But that's the last that I heard of him. And that's the only thing I can think of that would make sense, because there's no other reason why he would just disappear, unless there's something going on with the case with that. And I'm not gonna, I don't want to speculate that, but that's around the time he disappeared. So I don't know.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about sending him a message, seeing how he was doing.
I've done that many times, bro. He ain't answering me. He ain't gonna answer you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to reach out to him, like I did that one time.
Yeah.
Dude, the Poncho. I don't know, dude. The Dodge TRX. That's the one with the Viper engine, right? But I like the Ford Raptors. I don't know, dude. I'll take either one. Probably the Raptor because it's more of a truck, and the TRX is more of like it's lower. It doesn't have 4-wheel drive. Any story on Kota? Who's box?
Now Israel Coda, I done time with them. John Joseph. I was with him in San Quentin on the yard. He didn't do nothing. There's nothing that I can think of to talk about. Good homeboy though. He's a good dude. In your opinion, why do you think back then more Southerners were on black than Northerners in prison? At least that's what I heard from people doing time back. Why do you think back then more Southerners were on black?
I think he's talking about H.
Oh yeah. Okay. Why do you think back then more Southerners were on black than Northerners in prison? Well, it's because, like I'm saying, and it's not no shade towards the Emmett, but they've always openly used black in prison. I mean, I've been on tiers with them. I've been around them, so I know how they get down. And I mean, they hit that they like their dope, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll hit and they'll send the ETA up and down the tier so everybody can get loaded. You know, but it's openly embraced. It's they don't have policies against um, hardcore drug use like the NF does. So that's a reason why.
Um, what's the penalty if you get caught like using a white or black? Do you just get beat up once and then if you get caught again, you're done?
Get beat up once. Where you
Like
hear that from?
checked?
Nah, we don't do that, bro. We never did no shit like that. That's not the Northerners. Northerners, these none that I function with. There was no hands-on discipline. If realistically, if you got caught using dope, hardcore drugs, it's gonna depend on a couple things. First and foremost, who you are, what your status is, and how long you've been around. Because you're held to higher standards. The longer you've been around, and especially if you're in a leadership position, you're going to be held to higher standards than just a regular norteño. Regular norteño, or even hermano, he might get stripped and spanked as far as like verbally, and he might get disciplined with some essays and some other fucking burpees, might even get fined. Whereas a C, an NF member that knows better, he might not catch a break. They might just blast him that first time.
Mm,
You know, it's something that the NF strongly forbids any type of habit forming drugs, man. It's because of what I've talked about before. If you're out there on the streets and you're functioning in a regiment and you guys are out there committing homicides and you're committing robberies and you're just involved in the criminal element, do you want somebody with you that's running at 60%, that's nodding, that brings the dolphin mentality with them, somebody you can't trust? Or do you want somebody that's alert, that all their senses are working and they're not going to make the same type of mistakes that they would have made if they weren't all fucking um, strung out on dope? So, and then again, like I said, you bring that dolphin mentality with you. So that's why they don't take it lightly, man. For those reasons.
okay. Real quick. Andrew Tate, I got it. My PlayStation, I think, is Awake 2788. If anyone wants to add me on PSN, and we can play. Going to your curb talk, bro. When the walls were closing in, and I remember you told me you had like 7 or 8 pieces in your pockets when the cops kicked the door in, right? Like you were just like, how are you? I just don't know how can I phrase this? Like using that much, how did people not? You said Pony caught on at the end, but others, did you just keep them away from you because you knew the walls were closing in, or did you were just like, how did you keep it from people from knowing?
Well,
You
for
did it
one,
at home, but obviously you had to leave the house sometimes.
well, like I said, bro, for one, I wasn't the type of cat that you think of a typical dolphin. Somebody that's strung out like that is somebody that's on the streets, somebody that's out there running the streets, chasing the bag, somebody that has got dried blood all over their fucking arms, that's oozing pus, that's
Yeah.
just all fucked up, right? That's what you think when you think about somebody that's using that much dope. That wasn't me. I was a functioning addict. I could work a 8-hour job and
Yep.
nobody would fucking look at me and be able to be like, "What are you fucking? Hell nah, that's not even possible." It wasn't that I didn't go out. I didn't go out. I had to. I was a regimental commander. I had to go out and interact with these dudes on different levels. So I would be right there in their face. But I had built up a tolerance so much over the years, and I had become so good at hiding it. I was a chameleon, bro, that you wouldn't be able to look at me and tell. Now, maybe if you fucking uh, pull my pants down, looked at my fucking leg, or pull my sleeve all the way up and looked at my arms, you
Yeah.
might be able to tell like that. But just from looking at me and from being around me, I wasn't all nodded out. I wasn't sweating, and I was conscious of that. If I was like that in that state where I was sweating, or if I was on a good one that day, I just wouldn't go around people. It would be by design. So I became real good at hiding that shit. That's what it was.
Yeah, I was able to work HVAC, clean room certification, and then at Mentor Graphics for about 5 years. I was functioning addict, and then I just turned to selling to uh, fund my habit. But I was pretty similar,
And you got people, man. You got people that can function in life, which they call functioning addicts, and you got people that can't. They can't function. I was a functioning addict.
Yeah, I was functioning too. If I hadn't done it for a while, it changes me. But once my tolerance builds up, I'm the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
But
ain't better though. I don't know. I don't know where Fabian, where he's at, man. I ain't seen him shit, man, in like 30 years, bro. Mob City Group, what's up, man? Mob Entertainment Group. Back
Jade,
in the day, the old timers included continual pot smoking as a problem. Old time cartel mob guys saw pot as something to be sold in traffic, not for us to be partying with. Yeah, a lot of the old school NF members, they they any type of habit forming drugs, hardcore drugs, it's a no go. But the thing I found interesting is sometimes some of those old school cats from the 70s, they still smoked weed and they still took acid. Now, acid is a fucking mind altering drug. So when this was like way back in the late 80s, early 90s that I heard this. I haven't heard anybody recently that was dropping acid, because like, at least from my experience with acid, you can't function on acid. But they were allowing it because that's what they used to do back in the 70s. They used to smoke pot and take acid. But yeah,
yep.
that's a trip, man.
Yeah, hypervigilance. I actually went to a a religious school, and they had a paddle like this, and they used to beat the shit out of me with it. And then they kicked me out.
Count Smackula, San Mateo, just the stories that some of the worst stories that I've told, homeboy, about San Mateo. That's pretty much it. I don't know if you've been through some of the war stories where I talked about that robbery that I committed when I got out of the county jail, and I robbed the cat that I got released with from jail. Um, that's a pretty good story, man. Uh, and because of that case right there sent me to the joint. But my mom used to live in San Mateo. She used to live off a hillside in Daly City, right there at the top of the hill. I used to run through San Mateo, Fogtown, Diablo Park, all up and down Excelsior. So I got a lot of history out there, man.
JC Mob Entertainment, Shoreline Amphitheater, and all that stuff. Yeah, they got a lot of shit out there. Drunk Investor, what's up, man? Hey, did you guys, did they allow drinking? Did dudes ever come in off the street and withdraw off alcohol?
Homeboys?
Yeah.
Not that I know.
Okay,
I
that's
didn't see.
they probably put them on meds. They have to.
Yeah, I mean, when I first came, I wouldn't see it though, because I always get slammed down. Like when I got to the Santa Clara County Jail when I first came in, I went to an ob cell, so I didn't see anybody else. There was a tank that was right outside of my observation cell that was like a medical tank. There was like some old white dudes that were in there going through alcohol withdrawals and shit like that. But a lot of the times, homeboys that come through that have addictions like that, they'll hide it. They'll hide it. They'll keep it under tight wraps, with the nurse, and just they won't say nothing because you're gonna get negative looks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know the whites used to give you 3 days. You got 3 days to fucking detox, and then you're programming. That's what I was told.
3 days.
Yep, 3 days, and then you're Lucky Loco. What's up, brother? 3 days, and then your ass is. You got to go. You got to program. That's what I was told.
Really?
Yep. But I don't know how it is now. That was a while ago.
Nah,
hot med.
I would man. John Blanco, the Blancos balling. Nah, I don't, man. What is, in your opinion, what would you say is the main reason people lock it up? Because I think leadership, honestly, the whole mind, the mindset, the whole mindset, the way that homeboys are programming now and the line that they're pushing, it's too stringent for a lot of these dudes. They're pushing too hard of a line. These dudes are not cut. They're not cut out to function like that. They're really not, man. They don't believe in the cause like that anymore, man. Some of the things that I've heard that have been happening, a lot of the times though, they'll lock it up because they don't want to program, or because they feel like they're being bullied, or they're being singled out, or
torpedoes.
Huh?
What about like they don't want to be a torpedo?
Well, all that they're pushing a hard line. A lot of dudes, they're in their mind. A lot of these guys think that because they're not involved in politics, so to speak, they didn't make a commitment to the NF or the NR. They seem to think that means that they don't have to stab somebody. That's not the case. You come into prison, you're in prison, and you're not just gonna reap the benefits of you're not gonna be protected and pushed through the system at every point and catered to. No, man, you're gonna have to fucking, there's enemies, period, whether people like it or not. And it doesn't mean that because you didn't make a commitment that that means that you're what's the word I'm trying to think of? It doesn't mean that you don't have to get involved or that you don't have to make those kind of sacrifices. Everybody does, man. A lot of these dudes are divas. They think they come through the county jails, they get taken care of, cosmetics, a care package. They come through the household, they get embraced, they get protected, looked out after. At some point, you gotta give something back.
Mm-hmm. You
gotta step up.
The protection isn't free. What's up, 480C Town?
But a lot of them don't look at it like that. That's the issue. So when you approach them about, hey, homie, check it out, bro. We're gonna ask that you assist these other two brothers in this removal right here. Right there, this dude's mind's already working, trying to figure out how the fuck to get up out of Dodge. How am I gonna get up out of here? First time they shut the doors, I'm going to medical or something. I'm gone. I'm not gonna get involved in that. That's just real talk. That's what a lot of these guys are. Either they get a taste of adversity and they check out, or they're not feeling the homies. The homies are pressing them too hard. Mm-hmm. So they're like, oh, fuck that. I'm tired of getting pushed and pulled. I'm gone, man.
Yeah. My mind was, they were like thinking out, and I'm thinking like, you know what? Fuck it. I got to do it. I don't want to go to SNY. Fuck that. Too many
Yeah,
stories.
Andrew Tate, the Norteño. You know, I'm not gonna say anything that might tend to discredit him, but I find that very hard to believe, man. You know, I understand that the they opened up the books as far as bringing in a lot of people that a lot of homeboys that either fell off for misconduct or for insubordination or for being a threat or not paying a fine or getting caught up in some type of money, something like that. But everybody coming back, I don't buy it, man. Obviously, if you're somebody that's cooperated with law enforcement, there's no consideration. Somebody that has any type of weirdo charges, that's that's off the table as well. Um, but you got a lot of dudes that they still have to. There's still some type of screening process. How you gonna let cowards come back in? Dudes that are not gonna put in work. Dudes that have ran on yards. Dudes that have set up other homies. So I don't know, man. I think that there's still somewhat of a vetting process that goes on.
Um, do you remember the conversation we had when I texted you and I sent you that video?
Yeah,
Do you want to touch on that or
not
no?
really.
Okay, got you.
Nah, I
Okay.
mean it just be more along that same line right there,
Yeah,
man. And you
got
know,
you. Understood.
if it comes up, if it comes up somewhere else, I'll address it. But to just come out,
Yeah, understood. Um, so the war stories and stuff. When I get internet tomorrow, gonna start going hard. I'm actually doing a chapter right now that I'm gonna try and upload through my phone after the live. So we'll see. Let's see.
man, is that right, Pancho Zapata? That's crazy. When I still can't wrap my head around with it. For those of you that seen that curb talk with where I kicked it around with that former correctional officer. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that homeboys were stripping out other homeboys. That's just fucking. That's over the top, man. You
Which,
know,
which Hector?
I don't I want to say it was, yeah. I don't know. I don't
Like stripping them out? How?
stripping them out. Stripping them out. Take off your boxers, lift them up,
What
bend
the?
over, spread them, stripping them out. That if that's really going on like that, that just goes to show like how how much ground they've lost, man. That's just crazy, man. I understand that the trust and the loyalty is a huge question mark because of everything that's happened over the course of the last 10, 15 years. But come on, man. Having homeboys send their letters um, to the tier security, having homeboys strip out, um, or something else that was going on. And this just goes to show you how much things have changed. We're in the new millennium now. They're actually asking you when you hit the tiers now to give up your passwords, your passwords, and your login information to any kind of social media chats or like YouTube, I Snapchat. That's just wild, man. That's
Wow,
wild.
I'm glad I shut my Facebook down and I don't use my IG very much anymore or anything. But Timo, yeah, man. Once I get my setup, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. You're gonna see a lot more of me soon. Yeah,
Something I've always wondered: if you're a resident, can you earn certain tattoos in prison if you put in work being a resident, or you strictly have to be from a barrio to have certain tattoos? Nah, I mean, be honest with you, homie. It's like there's not You don't have the tattoo police running around checking tattoos. Homeboys are pretty much at liberty to get whatever they want as far as tattoos within reason. Now, the only tattoos that you obviously you can't get are, a tattoo representing the NR or the NF if you're not affiliated. You can't go and get the NF insignia on your put on your back, or you can't get tattoos. You couldn't get the Nuestra Raza blasted on you if you're not, um, a member of that movement. So, as far as like hoods, Welga birds, stars, they're meaningless. All they mean is that you're associated with being a Norteño. So, pretty much get whatever you want to get.
So it's basically like the same with every group. If you're not a part of that group, you can't get that tattoo.
Correct.
Yeah. Timo, yeah, bro, I'm gonna start it up. I just give me a couple days, and we're gonna put out a lot of content, man. Once we get up and running.
Box, what if your mom's name really is Nancy Flores? Well, then shit. Then it just be like that, Martin 9400. What did you say if what am I talking about? Feds or county? As far as what, Joe Mama? I don't think the Fed, no, I was talking about the state. The state. The feds ain't getting down like that.
So the feds, they've spread out, right? So Utah's a stronghold, right? Where else have they? I know they are in Florida. Norteños are in Florida. Where are some of the other strongholds? Because I know the feds, they branched out, and when people got paroled back to where they lived, they started up sets and all that.
Yeah. So what are you asking?
I'm like I'm going to say something. It was pretty stupid of who was it? Schwarzenegger, who sent them all out to the feds came, and Schwarzenegger took their life sentence away so they could go to the feds, and they thought that was a good idea, but they put the best recruiting minds all around the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you got a stronghold in Utah, you got Norteños in Washington, Idaho, Nevada, all that stuff. So why are they still doing that if they know it doesn't work? Like
why are they still doing what?
They're still bringing in like right now with the brand, they got Renegade and Troxel and all of them. They're going to put them in, and they're just going to get more people, and it's going to be a war with the SAC and war and all that stuff, and the feds. They just keep bringing gangs in and stuff. It keeps spreading.
What's the alternative?
Put them in the state.
That you're gonna have the same issue. I mean, but
they stay in the state. It doesn't spread through the country. But I mean, I'm not anti-gang or anything like that, but I'm just saying like that shit doesn't work when they spread them out.
Yeah, I mean, it that would just conflict with the criminal justice system on a lot of different levels, man. You commit federal crimes, you go into federal prison.
Yeah,
that's the way that that's just the way it is. When I gave that spill on Operation Black Widow, and I talked about that. That was the beginning of a lot of other gangs were already in federal prison and they were already spreading, right? But at least for the NF, they didn't foresee that happening. They thought that they had it all figured out. They were taking the head off the fucking snake, and that they were going to put them. Their whole plan was to put them to send them to federal prison and then disperse them throughout different federal prisons. Well, that didn't happen because you don't got the federal prisons in. They're not in cahoots with them. They're going to run their federal prison system the way that they want to run it. They're not running it the way Arnold Schwarzenegger wants them to run it. So when they hit federal prison, they all ended up in one spot, which they all put their minds together, and that's what happened. They began to metastasize. And now, like I said, it's not just California's problem, it's a nationwide problem now. They've been able to spread across the nation. So, you know, bottom line though is that they have to continue to do things like that. These guys get wrapped up, they send them to federal prison.
Yep, I understand. Fresh out the box. Also, gangs equal money for the government and stuff. Well, you're right. You're straight on, man. Even the state, they make money for putting people in cells. What? How much does it just cost? What? 35,000 to house someone in the state of California.
That's a chunk of change, man.
What?
It's a chunk of change.
Yeah, but they make money off that. It's crazy. How do they make the money though?
There's different ways that they. I mean, there's programs. And there's money that's allocated for every prisoner that's in the system. There's a certain amount of money that's goes for to house everybody. Well, they're milking a lot of that money. They're keeping a lot of that money. Programs. They're supposed to be doing a lot of programs. They don't do those programs. They take that money and they do just like what a lot of criminal organizations do. They keep that money for themselves, and they put it in their pockets, or they find a way to put use it for salary and other shit. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Anthony Merkovich, okay, so yeah, when they sent Barry Mills, I think Bingham and all them, they came in, and Greshner he was from Minnesota, wasn't he? John Greshner, and they were the commission. But I definitely want to watch that. Rain in Hell. Where can I find that? It's good to see you guys too, man.
I remember though, I asked you earlier though.
Let's see the prisoners. Yep. But so it's good to see you guys too. So I just been moving around. I'll give you a little bit of what's been going on with me, man. I was in Tennessee, then I went back to California and Santa Cruz, and now I'm where I am at now. Okay, you're back.
Hey, wait. Hey, if you wanna stay on for a little bit, you can stay on and catch them up.
Okay, yeah, I'll stay on and catch up with them.
Stay on, catch up, and when you're done, just shoot me a text, bro.
Okay.
I gotta get back on. I've already been on there for 2 hours, bro.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I jumped on at 59 minutes. So yeah, damn, it's almost been an hour. I'll stay on with them. Stay on with them.
Hey, you guys, I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. I'm gonna get on these videos and try to get some more content out for you guys, man. I appreciate you guys, though. Everybody, again, happy Valentine's Day, man. I hope you did something with your significant other. And again, I appreciate you guys. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow with another video. All right, you guys. All right, Sam, man. Shoot me a text when you're done.
Okay, will do. Poncho, okay, bro. I gotta that one for margarita. But honestly, you guys want to talk sports, or what do you want to do? Honestly, with the Yankees, if their pitching holds up, they need a closer and they need a bullpen and a left fielder. That Judge contract is going to be a nightmare, but he's taking ground balls at first base. I knew they were going to move him to first base because he's so goddamn big. Let's see. Once he gets in, let's talk about it. Let's pull it ready for orange and black. Oh, the Giants, yeah. Rich DM, how you doing, man? It's been a while. X-Pol 14, man. What's up? Anthony Merkovich. Okay, so I was in Santa Cruz. Well, not Santa Cruz, but Rio Del Mar. That's the beach I was at. Okay, so Mark 9400. I think Volkanovski won, bro. I think Islam didn't do. He got 5 minutes of top control, and Volkanovski was piecing them up. I think he won. You too, Rich. I think Volkanovski won, but that's crazy. They were in Australia in his hometown, and the judges usually go with the hometown guy if it's close, and they went with Islam. I don't know why. You know, it just but C-Town AZ, they just signed that good lefty, man. That lefty with the handlebar mustache that you guys used to have 3 years ago. G Fizzle. Hold on 1 second. I'll show you what I think about Jeter. Hold on. I think he's going to do great. I got this. I was actually at this game when he did the flip in 2001. I was at that game. I'm going to hang that up. Let's see. What's up, Ruben Sanchez? Respect and love right back at you, brother. Let's see. Barry Bonds, bro, there's no positive test. So even though you think you did it, you never caught him. So I don't know. I would put him in because in that era, there were so many people doing steroids. It was even. Roger Clemens, Kurt Schilling, Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco, Alex Rodriguez. I mean, they were all doing that shit, man. So the Dodgers, dude, they're going to have a tough time getting past San Diego. They're going to have a tough time getting past San Diego. Yeah, Rich. Hey, you might get lucky. What happened to Mad Bum? Oh, I hated that motherfucker, dude. I can't stand Madison Bumgarner. Anthony Merkovich, baseball didn't test with him. Let's see. What's up, Afro Mex? Yeah, that was when they were going back and forth. The one where they were in Milwaukee in like 03, and he was hitting them almost breaking windows and shit. That was a good one. Hey, what'd you guys? I didn't watch the Super Bowl. What'd you guys think? I know Kansas City won, and Mahomes got the MVP. What's that? His second MVP? Yeah, I remember that. Sammy Sosa. I remember I was watching that at my grandma's house that year. Poncho. So I root for the Dodgers against the Giants. I've always liked the Padres because they've been like the underdog. What's up, Afro Mex? But they lost a lot of pitching, and Gosling's got to show me something for 2 or 3 years before you know he's a stud. And he fumbled under pressure in the playoffs, but he was hurt. But who else do you got behind? Is Buehler coming back? So you got Gosling and Buehler. But your farm system is so good. Gavin Lux might be your shortstop. Traded for Rosario. I don't know, man. If Juan Soto returns to form and Bogarts hits and Tatis, where are they going to put Tatis? Center field? It was on BS Go Niners. Oh, man. Timo. The Dodgers are well, actually the Mets are. Dude, their payroll is like $340 million. If it was the Niners and Chiefs, I would have watched that. Yeah, Timo. So I'm gonna start the sports show. Like, I'm on my phone. I don't have internet. I just moved into a new spot. So I get internet tomorrow, and I'm gonna set up a desk and everything, and we're gonna set up the sports show. We're going to pump out more content. I'm working on a chapter right now. Like Box is working on videos he's going to send me tomorrow. And it's been a little bit of a lull, but get ready. We're going to pump a lot of shit out for you guys. Timo, yeah. I follow. So any Sharks fans in the house? I want them to keep Timo, but goddamn, dude, the return we could get for him, Randy Johnson. Oh yeah, dude. Remember when he hit the pigeon in spring training? And he was mean too, dude. He was like who was that St. Louis guy that man, Bob Gibson. He was like Bob Gibson. He was mean on the mound. Randy Johnson, Andy Pettit were like my role models when I was a pitcher and I was left-handed, and those were my role models. And that was, I was mean on the mound. I'd throw at you. Who? Mo Money. Oh yeah. They're playing. I got the alert. I think they're playing. I can't remember. I want to say the Knights, but I want them to trade Carlson, because that trade they made was a desperation trade because we didn't get John Tavares, and we need a top line center, and we need to tank. So Mike Greer, let's see what we can do. Big Sharks fan right there, Timo. What was that, Anthony? 2 weeks ago. The girls beat the shit out of each other. Hey, were they hot or not? They're down 2-0. Yeah, I mean, Oh, you're a Penguins fan? Fuck. 2016, man, they surprised me. But I always knew Joe Thornton and fucking Patrick Marleau were never, ever going to take us to the promised land. I like the I didn't really watch wrestling, but I did like Hulk Hogan, and I like the Undertaker, and then I did like The Rock. So I think that WWF, before they changed it to the WWE. Oh, they're playing the Penguins. Okay, my bad. They're down 2-0. Sidney Crosby, man, that guy's still playing. What? That guy's so good. All the fights had knockouts. Damn, I think I have to sign up that. Kurt Schilling, he threw right-handed. Kurt Schilling was a righty. They had the 1-2 punch. They had Johnson, who was a lefty, and Schilling was a righty. And I remember it because that stupid ass bloody sock bullshit, that fucking 04 collapse the Yankees had. I don't even want to talk about it. That fucking bloody sock. That I still not over that shit. The People's Champ. Ooh, yeah. I didn't really watch wrestling, though. ECW? Who was in the ECW, though? Let's see. Mike Greer, Timo. I'm going to see what he does at the trade deadline, and I didn't like what he did when he traded down. We had, the 10th overall pick, and there was a good center that I was following, and he was available. I forgot his name. I think he was a Russian. Good offensive and defensive player all around. Probably wouldn't have scored 70 points, probably a 40, 50-point player, but that's like a good second line. And he traded down and got, I don't know who he got. Yeah, Kurt Schilling, yeah, they got him off the what do you call it? The ballot for the Hall of Fame. Andre the Giant, dude, I watched the thing on him, Pancho, and he straight up fucking, they said he would drink like 40 beers because he was in so much pain. And the doctors just told him to drink. It's like, and he was so big, his body would just put it out, but he could really put 40 beers down. Sabu, yeah, that's right. Sabu is the big Samoan, right? The Reyes fight on Showtime. No, John, I didn't. I got to get back into watching boxing. I've been really into the UFC, and kind of stopped watching boxing unless it's like a championship fight, you know? I've done the closest thing I've ever done to a WWE move in a street fight was a Superman punch. I ran and I hit someone. I jumped and I hit him. That was it. I never. Well, if you consider like dipping someone, you know, get them at the waist and double leg them or single leg them, twist them around, and then. But no, I've never like dove on someone or done crazy shit. The Ultimate Warrior, that show, I know what it is, but I don't watch it. Stone Cold. Oh fuck, dude. He was so funny. Oh man, that guy was fucking hilarious, and he was badass. I liked it when he always stood up to McMahon. That shit was hilarious. Kurt Schilling, they got rid of him and replaced him with Jeter, I think. Let's see. Yeah, ECW, yeah, Stone Cold, Mankind, and Mankind, but wasn't Mankind? Who was that guy who was like 3 different characters? He wore a mask, and it was like half his face covered. It was a leather mask, and you could see like I can't remember his name. JC, maybe you know who I'm talking about. Oh, he could throw. He was ambidextrous, really. Yeah, that bloody sock was bullshit. You know, Cactus Jack. Yeah, Mick Foley. That's him. Mick Foley. John Gomes. You got it right there. Yeah, he was like 3 different characters. I liked him too. But that bloody fucking sock. But David Ortiz, man. Okay, so if we're going back to steroids, right? Why is David Ortiz? He admitted he'd done steroids. Why is he in the Hall of Fame? He never tested positive, but he said he did steroids. So why isn't Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame? See, with me, you got to be even across the board. You know, if you get caught, you got caught. It's like going to jail. You know, if you do a crime and you get caught, you got to go to jail. Well, at the Hall of Fame, if you're going to let one guy who did PEDs, why the fuck wouldn't you let a guy who never got a positive test? AZ, man, 2001 and 04. I just don't want to relive, man. I just don't want to relive. Who was that closer, man? Who was that closer? You guys had that Japanese closer. Oh yeah, the ECW, yeah, that Pancho, and then even the minor league wrestling, bro, they straight fuck each other up, man. Yeah, GS, that would be. Could you imagine? We'd have like 80 home run seasons. I would actually be open to that because you know why? The players would be able to stay healthy longer. They would, if they got hurt, they would be able to heal faster, and they'd be stronger, and they'd score more points and hit more home runs and shit. And they're messing with the ball, and the pitchers, you know, as an ex-pitcher, like when you mess with the ball and it doesn't feel right, or like it's changed, or it's too smooth, or the seams are too high, it's messed up what they're doing. But I would definitely be like that. Hey, come on. 2001, I was 9 years old when that happened. I was 9. I was just like, ah. Yeah, Rivera did. It was Luis Gonzalez. He hit a bloop. Off Rivera. Yep. Their hearts would give out. Well, I mean, if you put them under a doctor's care, a lot of people like, you know, Joe Rogan and shit, they do TRT. You know, I was doing so much dope. My one time I had to go see a internalist, and my testosterone level was literally 27, and I had to jab myself with TRT. My amp and my drum set are going to be delivered tomorrow. I got my guitars on my my room right now. I got my baby, my blue one, in the case, and then I brought my my Sunkiss Les Paul with me so I could play it in the hotel with no amp. But yeah, dude, Timo, what really killed him is the painkillers, not the opioids. The fucking they killed their livers with the Tylenol they put in there, the acetaminophen. Yeah, man, Rivera was locked. So, GS, what you do is you can probably request it, but like the last time I had my testosterone tested was about about last September, and it was it was like 920. It was really high because I just came out of rehab. So, but they do take a blood test, and they test your testosterone and whatever else you want to get tested. Dude, what Hulk Hogan, and they started the that crew. What was the name of the crew? They wore black. They had the WCW, but there were the three of them, and they always went and smashed people. But yeah, GS, it was prescribed, and they come in little vials, and they prescribed the needles and all that stuff. And they told me to go on my lower back, but I think the NWO, New World Order, but that fucked my lower back up. Yeah, the New World Order, the Road Warriors, yeah. A-Rod, no, he's not in the Hall of Fame. He's not in the Hall of Fame. He even tested positive, I think, too. And man, they had it down perfect. They would like take these gummies, he told them, and like literally like on like if you take it at the third inning, you wouldn't test positive by the seventh inning, you know? It's crazy, man. That's why if you get under a doctor's care and know what they're doing, I went my lower back like by my hip, or you got to go in a muscle. You can go in your leg or other places. I would advise you to go in the leg or talk to the doctor if you do that. Am I still working out? Nah, man. I got all this shit moved in the garage, but I'm not working out right now. Box goes to the gym every morning. Yeah, Kim. What was his first name? I took testosterone, and it was because my levels were so low, and no one knew I was doing dope. And opioids lower your testosterone, and so they were like, "Oh man, what's wrong with you? You know, you're a 23-year-old kid, and you got a 27 testosterone." Anyway, yeah, that's that. I didn't take steroids; they gave me testosterone because I actually needed it. Kim, yeah, man, he was a submarine. And then the dude from the A's, Chad Bradford, damn, man. But yeah, the New World Order and all that stuff. Who was the Wolfpack? Oh yeah, Nash. I remember Nash. Let's see. Been on here for a little bit. I'm gonna. No, actually, you're right, dude. They have not been the same. They lost the World Series in 03. Then something happened in 04, and then yeah, Disco El Super Bisto. What's up, man? They were popping pills. They were fucking doing whatever, man. But it's crazy. 2001. I was 9. I was born in 92. I actually my birthday just passed. I'm 31 now. Let's see. Taco Loco, hey bro. I'm just gonna respect his privacy, and I'm not gonna like say anything about his personal stuff, you know, on that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're like asking something in general, but if it's something like personal or private, I'm not gonna disclose that. Oh yeah, I missed the OCs. I started on the OPs, the pink ones. Vince McMahon got busted. Yeah. Damn, dude. Taco Loco. Okay, so he was looking for an editor, and I have taught myself how to edit, and I'm still teaching myself and look and trying to get better. I hope you guys enjoyed that Mongols one, because we're gonna try and incorporate more video and stuff. If you notice, I've been putting more video in and pictures and making them, you know, move and transitions and stuff. Taco Loco, I would say he's really fair, and he's really understanding, and he's just a good fucking dude, man. Like he's there for you if you need it, and he's my big bro, man. Like most people would probably think he's mean, but he's got an other side to him where he likes to joke around and he's fun. So I can give you that. Quaaludes, no, I was born in '92, GS, but if I had thought about getting on the dark web and ordering some from South Africa. Oh man, Benoit was probably the best wrestler. Benoit, I'm not sure. Yeah, because they were actually like those steel cage matches. They were actually fucking each other up. Okay, so Timo Meyer just scored 2-1 Sharks. Hey Timo, I appreciate that, bro. Do you have my number? I don't go on my Instagram that much because I get a lot of shit fucking messages, man, and I just try and stay away from the negativity. Poncho, yeah, that was pretty funny, but Trump. I'll just say Trump is too old and McMahon would handle him. That's true, GS, you know. It's true. Some people do go, and it's true. Yeah, he is, but he's in the 500 club. I think he was just under 3,000 hits too. But Jeter, that one guy, man. There's one guy who voted Jeter who wasn't a Hall of Famer, and it's like, one guy, really? Okay, appreciate that, Tim. I'll give you my number. Yeah, Alex Rodriguez. I think he's hit 600 too. He's definitely hit 500. I believe he's like at 613, if I remember right, something like that. But yeah. So I'm gonna do something like this with sports on the other channel, man. So if you guys like that, it's gonna just I'm gonna start it probably in a week or two. But to Quaaludes. I wonder I think the withdrawals were probably like benzos, bro. Like and then they had the barbiturates, but the barbiturates won Paradigm Entertainment Productions is our other channel. Paradigm Entertainment Productions. But Timo's, yeah, man. A lot of people, like when Valium came out, they called it Mama's Little Helper. And a lot of people didn't know they were addicted to that. And it's sad, man, because coming off benzos, I did it. I never got mentally addicted to benzos. I was physically dependent. So it's easy for me to just stop. But it wasn't easy for me to stop the opiates. So I stay away from opiates. That's good. That's good. Medical marijuana can really help people. The Nike shoes, no, I might have seen him, but Ken Griffey Jr., man, that guy was so smooth. He just, that left-handed swing, just, and the ball would go 500 feet. Whack Deuce, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make him. He'll come on, and then like I said in that video that I took down, because I didn't have a place to do it. I'll have people come on, and people jump in that I know, and we can talk sports, and we can talk about. It'll be a sports show, you know, kind of like boxers doing the curb talk and Inner Demons of War. I'm gonna do the sports. That's good, Timo. You know, I'm all for medical marijuana. I'm actually in a state that doesn't have medical marijuana, and they treat it like heroin in this state. I'll tell you where I'm at when I I get your number. Yeah, Whack Deuce is gonna do it. I'll hit him up. He's gonna be like, man, it's been a minute since you hit me up, but he'll do it. I know he will. He wanted to do it, but yeah. So what we were gonna do is I was gonna cover baseball and hockey, and he was gonna do basketball and football, which was perfect because those are the sports I like. And then, but we could also cover, and then I was going to do UFC too because I watched pretty much all the UFCs. But yeah, it's going to be something like this, but I'll have someone else going back and forth. It'll be like the panel I used to do, but it's going to be sports talk on Paradigm Entertainment Productions. Right now, Taco Loco, how many burpees or push-ups could I do? Fuck, probably 10. I'm being honest, bro. Probably 10. 3-1 Penguins. Damn, rake. Crosby with a 41 assist. Jesus. I never got into shoes, man, but I did. I think the shoes I always bought were Vince Carter's. I always loved Vince Carter. He was my favorite basketball player, man. Vince Carter was the shit. Big Yam for sports, yeah. I'll have whoever on, man. If you guys want to jump on and talk sports, we'll have like 5 people, 4 people, or whatever. Brandon Marino's truth, man. He beat Figueroa, and Figueroa's growing up, and I don't think Figueroa is big enough for 135. What was the man in the 3-man crew in the WWS? I'm not sure. 480 C-Town. But yeah, Brandon Moreno, and it's cool, man. He was like Cain Velasquez, you know, but this dude's actually from Mexico, so the guy's got a good champion, and he's a good dude. He's a good dude. Yeah, man. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna tap out because I got a chapter to finish. I'm gonna try and upload it through my phone, so you guys got something to listen to tonight. It's gonna be my Bloody Life chapter 21. I'm halfway through it. I just jumped on the live because I haven't been on it for a while, and I wanted to catch up with you guys. But Juan, Pancho Zapata, Timo, Disco, all you guys, have a good night. Thanks for tapping in, man. And you're gonna see a lot more of me, man. So good night.
All right, you guys. No, I never signed out, man. I let him do his thing for a minute. Anyway, he did. He texted me. Rich DM 650. Appreciate that, man. You guys are so thoughtful. Well, damn, he had 59 people in there. Shit. Nah, but you guys you guys have a good night, man. Again, happy Valentine's Day to you guys, man. I hope you guys did something special for your significant other, whether it was he or she. Be working on videos tomorrow. And with that said, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. And hit that like button on your way out, man. One time. Just hit that like button. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. It's all good, Sam, man. It's all good. All right, you guys, man. You guys have a good night. And if I'm not back on tomorrow, as soon as I get this other video that I'm trying to get out, we'll premiere it and we'll jump back on. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in a couple days. Either way. But with that being said, Inner Demons and War Stories tomorrow. I'm gone, you guys. Have a good night. Peace.